MLB Network's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Clevenger gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
I know one thing, he looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid 90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
Standing in, Derek Jeter, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
At the plate, Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The pitch. And he takes ball 1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Stepping in, David Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Gomes waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. J-Hab, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds, has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Lofton.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's hitting under 250 versus left-handed pitching all season long, so that's a definite issue for him these days. Some guys just don't see the ball well from certain arm slots, and that appears to be the case for him right now, something he really needs to work on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Jeter ranges to his right. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jim Tomei.
Digging in, Jim Tomei. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Big Aaron Judge comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Aaron
Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Coming to the plate now, Don Mattingly. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up. Bichette is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polito on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground is short. Jeter gloves it. And that's out number one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. Rosario is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Dante Bichette.
Ready now, Dante Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. Plate, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball one. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 2 for 3. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Lofton racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Brett Gardner now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bichette is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Peter.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up. Tome near the first base bag. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Leonis Martin. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Back up the middle. Jeter right there. And that's the first down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now at the plate, Cesar Pulido. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Kenny Lofton would be next. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Lofton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now batting, Torres. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, David Rosario. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. And quickly there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now back.
Into the box, Don Mattingly.
Mattingly.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. On a line, that's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sanchez is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ready on 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Mattingly over at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tomei has got it, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Roberto Alomar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Roberto Alomar.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Jim Thome. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pulido shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Gardner was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready for another chance? Derek Jeter. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes this the other way to right. Pulido is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, number 25.
Stepping into the box, Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field, and he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box,
baseman,
Dante Bichette. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. Drilled on the ground is short. Jeter from the outfield grass on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Cesar Pulido.
Settling in now, Cesar Pulido comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2-0 now. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Polito is off at first with 2 away. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting toward.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, David Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Line toward the alley in left center. Lofton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Don Mattingly. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martin is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The batter, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The first baseman.
So digging in now, Jim Thome. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. Rosario scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now, Didi Gregorius, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. And he puts it on the ground to second. Alomar has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side is retired. Good work that time out of the Tribe bullpen. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Yankees lead it 1-0. So here's here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Doug Jones will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Leading off the inning, Derek Jeter, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw won't get him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Into the box now, Torres. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to be something productive.
Lofton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging Rosario as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Lofton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians 0. Striding in for the Indians, Leonis Martin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Striding into the box, Cesar Pulido. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Martin on at first, nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Yan Gomes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in to start the 9th, Don Mattingly, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Polito giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Dave Rapolsky comes on
now
looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
19, Dave Rapolsky.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Lofton. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
Digging in, Jim Thome. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jay Happ earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Mike Clevenger is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Dave Rapolsky records the save, his 26th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.